is UCLA here. We got done last war against 7 days, and they threw us a curveball running something like this. So, going to test some teams out with some friendly flags on this front three. So, this guy, at first glance, doesn't seem too bad, but the damage isn't that great. The negative 40 attack on everyone and becomes uncleansable on ice. So bringing blue versus this is kind of risky because you can't get the kill. So that's one thing to consider. And then the uncleansable on the heal is a little tricky also, depending on who's buying. This right here sucks, and this is even worse, and that is kind of brutal because the revive plus heal plus mana gen is just like, we got some zeros against this type of thing. So what really makes it difficult is these two right here. So green boobs, seven tits is what I call him. This right here, this immunity is really tough when paired with 4Cs. So this taunt you have to dispel. So if you have like mana control, or like a blocker like Sea Panther or Hypnos, I mean, it's not gonna work on this guy because he's got this for 6 turns. So you gotta dispel him too. So you gotta dispel this, and then you gotta dispel this. And you can't dispel it if he fires. So, I mean, it gets pretty tough. The dodge on this is for 4 turns, which is nuts too. So the passives on him are really good. So this hero right here is legit. Like this one is a tough one on defense. I'd rather face a hippo, to be honest. Hippo's not that bad. But this guy hits super hard too. Like he can one shot a lot, unless you've got your heroes like limit broke, double limit broke, and still he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. So we're gonna do some friendly flags versus this guy. One thing that is amazing is this chick right here. I'm not done with her yet. Getting there, but even though it becomes not dispellable, you can still steal. So she can steal his buffs or taunt or dodge if she hits. So that and it's a very fast hero. So I mean, versus Yukonin, this one right here is legit. So this is a team that I have set up. It's the only one that I don't have taunt on, but I've got a very fast stealer of taunt. So I mean, I'm kind of done with the bears since they lowered the taunt, instant taunt. But my other teams are gonna have taunt in them, but they're gonna be the 5-star versions. And then also like Diochin and Hatter can steal these buffs too. So verse these kind of tanks, very useful. Let's take this and show you how that works. So I just need 6 yellows to get my new hero of the month here going. and I see 6 yellows already. Because if I do that one, it brings the yellow up to the top. I've got the top yellow, and then I've got this yellow right here, which I'm going to go ahead and take. Actually, didn't even have to do it that way. Um, do I want to take what I just did? Because, I mean, I need 4 greens, and then 6 yellows will get me all of my peeps. Let's take a green. Well, it gave me a yellow. Now, she can steal taunt, but she also steals mana, which I like too. I can get my yellows. Let's steal taunt. It didn't have a ton of mana, but that's okay. Alright, he's gonna revive, most likely. I highly doubt this will kill, but we're gonna try it anyway, because, I mean, why not, right? So let's try it anyway. Oh, there's a diamond. He did not revive, I'm very lucky. And I got my specials before this guy fires. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that buff away, because that buff is gonna prevent Airling's defense down, and I want Airling to kill. So there, we got that. Actually gave me that, which is great too. Alright, so Airling should do the extra damage and, oh my gosh, withstand, you would. It's alright. Let's get our Toxie going. I got a very lucky board. I mean, we're okay with that. Let's steal your thing, and this is over. She's just really good. I really like her versus this team. So that's one hero that I really feel like is going to be good against that front 3. That front 3 is a lot harder than you'd think. Here is another team that I'm using, but I don't like it too much versus Shaw. I like it more versus a 4C's Hippo because of Shaw's this right here. Because I could Lepiota and take Taunt away, but Shaw's not. What am I doing here? Shaw's not gonna get her defense down or her stop from the dodge, and mana control isn't gonna stop Shaw either. So I kind of need a super good board if facing this green guy here. Now, if I face, I think Sasson had a Hippo up on his. Yeah. Now, if I face this, that team actually will do very well. I've tried it on a Hippo, and it's fine because Panther prevents Hippo and makes Hippo useless. So then it's like, well, just need to get the kills. But Shaw makes things harder. So we won't test that one. We'll do this one, because I actually like this one versus Shaw, because I can debuff it with Ray, and then I can also hypnose it. So 2 debuffers, and then I also have her as well. And here, Taunt, I think, is a big deal. So let's go ahead and work this one and see how it goes. Well, I mean, when you get the tiles, you can win anything, right? So this is basically what we've got here, and then I get a diamond. So not a very good representation of this. I'm gonna go ahead and dispel with Hypnos, even though Ray will do the defense down. He will only do it on Forces, which doesn't really help me. And then let's fire this on this side. We'll kill Shaw, which we don't like. Just don't like him. And then we'll just let Ray's. That dot does quite a bit of damage, like 212 with Ray's dot, which can really save me. So that was a very poor example, but that team doesn't usually do too bad, especially if you get the board. Here's another team that I really like, mainly because of all of the wizards. So Willow, Becky, and Melena all together, and then I've got a Ninja and some more mana help from Forces. Also the instant taunt, which is great. So Becky's gonna be who I want to get to charge 2, because charge 2 is gonna you can't dodge it. So let's go ahead and show you this team in action. It's really fun usually. I can get Kushenku pretty easily here. Let's see if we can get a purple. We didn't, but that's okay. Let's get our yellows going, because they're gonna be helpful. Got a lot of yellows. Also, one thing I want to note on this is that riposte is good. Riposte is gonna work great. So we're gonna go ahead and use the riposte. How much do you got left? You got 1 turn left. That means I've got 1 turn left on Forces too. And let's be honest, Shaw's gonna fire. The question is, can Forces survive a Shaw? I don't think he can survive all of them put together, to be honest. So let's go ahead and set just 1 off, not Jove. We don't want to set Jove off. Alright. He would have survived it, I think. Let's go ahead and heal it. This also, you see their mana gen is at -2. That's gonna keep. I do have Forces now with that extra mana. Do I want to get greedy? Probably not. Let's see if he dodges this. Just for kicks. He didn't. So now we're just gonna keep Forces. Shaw's gonna hit again. Let's get some mana. We're not in any harm here. We're gonna get Becky to 2, which is great. Then we're gonna want to get our manas up so Becky can start doing what Becky does best. So we're at charge 2 now. We don't care that Shaw's firing again. That's even better because now I got Forces going again. Probably might get a mana boost from Willow, so let's see if that happens. To get Melena. Not quite. That's alright. We'll Kushanku. Well, we got Becky going again. Let's see if that gets dodged. It didn't. One thing that it does not um block like the. It's not like a Hathor where it blocks like the mana. The what am I trying to say? Come on, UCLA. The mana stops. So like this raccoon right here, if he fires, I mean, it's not going to. There's no protection on that. So mana control is kind of a lifesaver versus that tank. And I'm making things look easy, but these are. I mean, I've tested these teams a lot. They've been pretty good. So we'll try these two last teams here. I've got this. If you've ever watched my videos, you know how much I love minions. So this one is a nice little minion team. I haven't actually tried this one versus Shaw. So this one right here, she's like my hero of the month. Ethar yellow. She can steal the buffs, which from the minions, which is kind of cool. And I just got her costume, which I am loving. It needs limit broke, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough green balls for that. So let's go ahead and hit this one with this minion team. Also, a big thing that's needed for survival is your instant taunt. Going old school, Elnad is actually very good versus. I've really liked it. So, I've got an instant green match. I've got some yellows, which are kind of nice. I've got one purple. What do I want to do? I always tend to want to stick to the middle, so I want to take my instant green match and see what comes up. Maybe I can get a yellow diamond. I don't know what will come up. Yep, yellow diamond came up. In this case, do I want to take? I can make the yellow diamond in a couple different ways, actually. I think we just want to make it towards the middle. Okay. And there's a lot of yellows. We've got Kara. I mean, I'm gonna set off the middle for sure. I just want to make some green matches here and possibly some purples too. The question is, do I want to? I probably want to get the yellow now. So let's actually make the red match with the yellow. That's not terrible. Let's get our taunt back because green tits will fire and we don't want to have too many issues with that. So we've got that works out pretty well actually. Let's combo this. So that going to, yep, that passive. Oh, it does so much damage. It's insane, really. Alright, so let's Elnad. And we want the minions. I was hoping that the minions would give her give me my purple special, but it didn't. I'm gonna lose Kara, I think. Because Yukonan's gonna fire and kill him. And I can't mute because there's taunt up. Probably want to set myself up though, so let's set myself up for Diokin. Let's get her going. Did a lot of damage. Alright, how much turns do we have left here? We've got one more of taunt. And we've got 2 more of dodge. So... Let's throw those 3 at you. I don't think I can take a hit from Jove. So let's mute you for now. Go that route. Losing Kara really hurt. This is gonna be rough. Definitely need a heal, but it's probably gonna be a little too late. Because Jove's gonna hit pretty hard. Minion power didn't help here. This is gonna be a big 0. Alright. I gotta dodge. Is it gonna dodge? No, it didn't dodge. You failed. I'm running out of time too. We had a lot of timeouts when we faced 7DD. Just many times. This one did not work out. Minions. This heal is really good too. Like, you think you're getting close, but you're really not. Alright. So this one is like one of my favorite teams. So we're gonna use this one so we can end on a good note. This is blue, but water pipe is just amazing versus these 3 here, because I mean, you can wait out the specials as long as you've got water pipe minions eventually, which with Ludwig you probably will get. Once water pipe fires, it's pretty much over. So this board's a little tough. I also got a lot of protection with this team. Let's see. What do I want? I've got not a ton of options. I could fire versus Forcease. Maybe get some... Let's stick with the blues for now. Let's go with that. Well, there you go. See, now Now I really like my chances here. So we'll pop that. Now that I got Ludwig, I don't care that Econim fired because I'm going to be getting my water pipe. And defense down, the attack down isn't a big deal because it didn't hit. I have taunts, didn't hit my hitters. Let's go ahead and do the job here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save the blue ninja for now. And just, I mean, now it doesn't matter. I've got water pipe. It doesn't matter what I do. Even though you come in fired, like, it's still the cannot receive status effect buffs is on because of the minions, so it's pretty much can't do anything. So he's not gonna receive taunt, they're not gonna get their dodge. I don't really care if Joe fires. It's not a big deal. Taunt's not gonna hit me. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Fire some more minions on these guys. This one's kind of a slow kill, but it's a lot of fun. There we go. So if I get blues, I win. If I get purples, I win. And if I can, and with 2 taunts, I can usually survive, and greens just give me that extra mana boost plus heal and survivability, so makes things a lot easier. Gonna go ahead and fire Pengy first because I want as many water pipe minions as I can to be saved. His minions aren't as fun, so we're gonna do that again. And this one actually did. Look at all those dodges and withstands. Jeez, this one actually does. I very rarely lose with this team. It's so good. Love Ludwig. There we go. Alright, so minions could use some work, but overall, what one didn't I use? That one. That one was more towards a hippo than a Shaw, but yeah. Versus 3, this hero right here, very good. Really like Ray and Hypnos versus I really like this team. It's just crazy. If I had a hippo, I'd probably use a hippo too. This one needs some work apparently. I haven't tested it enough, but I do love my minions, so we'll figure something out. And this one is old reliable, works very well. So anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe in some future wars we'll see more of them. Seems to be the go-to defense right now. We just faced it, and it's a lot harder than I thought it would be. So thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.